What's up, guys? We're looking at the T-Smart drone. This was sent to me from banggood.com, and this is model number XBM-55. They recommend this for ages 14 and up. So I would say this is a good beginner drone. It has 3 different modes, and they're all very scaled down. This is not too much of an aggressive flyer, but it's a very stable, quiet flyer and pretty easy to maneuver for beginners. It does have a 720p camera built into it, and you can also stream that to your phone or to your tablet. Now, the transmitter that comes with this runs off of 4 AAA batteries, and it's the biggest phone holder looking transmitter I've ever seen. It almost fits my iPad Air in landscape mode, but doesn't quite fit it. So it will in portrait mode, but I don't think you can really use the app unless you flip around the orientation of the video. But this has it has the altitude hold. It has headless mode, which is nice for beginners. A lot of good things in here, nice for beginners. The range on this, they say, is 100 meters, so that would be equivalent to 300 feet. Yeah, battery life on this is probably about 5 minutes or so, just depending on how aggressively you're flying. It does have very bright lights in the front and the back, so you can see, the orientation. And the battery for this, it's a unique battery for the quadcopter itself, 800 milliamp hours. And so I do believe there's another version of this too that has a bigger battery and does flips, because I was reading through the directions and it says that the one of the versions, the 3.7 volt version, does not do flips. I don't know why it says that, but that's what it says. So this one doesn't do flips, but besides that, you have all the other features. You can do video, photo. The SD card is right down at the bottom. Comes with a 4 gigabyte SD card. It does have a very nice gloss finish to it. It's got a gloss, blue. Extra set of propellers comes with it too. And yeah, let's oh yeah, the power button. If you just push the power button on the side, it will just glow, but if you push and hold it in, it will actually turn on. And to charge this, you don't even need to take the battery out. It has a USB cable that you just plug right in on the side. It will turn red while it's charging, and then the light will shut off when it's fully charged. So let's go ahead, take this outside and do some flying. Okay, so there's 2 ways you can take this off the ground. You can either use the 1 button takeoff, you just touch that and it will fly up. Otherwise, you can arm the motors by going down and out. And then to disarm the motors, you go down and in. So let's go ahead, we'll start recording video. And I'll take it up. This is in speed 1. The speed is indicated by the beeps. That's mode 2. Mode 3, back to mode 1. So this is a very quiet flying quad. You can see the altitude hold. It's got a little bit of a drift on it. Kind of hold the screen out here too so you can see. That is mode 1. Here's mode 2. 2 beeps for mode 2. We get a little bit more ability. Let's take it up real quick and do a quick height test. Should be about 200 feet. It says 300 feet, but I'm guessing 200 feet. That's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it down. I think this is mode 2 still. Okay, now we're in mode 3. It's taking me a little bit. I'm full throttle down. It just takes a little bit to get down because it has that altitude hold on it. It's coming here though. So it's nice. It comes down very, slow, so you can still control it, and there we go. So this is mode 3. Go ahead and check out the yaw. See, it's pretty slow. This is not very aggressive of a quadcopter, but surprisingly enough, the Wi-Fi hasn't like froze or stopped working. And like I say, you can get cruising with this guy, but it's not like a racer by any means, but it flies real nice, real smooth and steady. I'm kind of impressed with the Wi-Fi transmission. It does have the lag. You're not going to be able to race FPV with this thing like any of the other ones. I don't think you will. Maybe I can try. I don't know. Let's see. I'm kind of, whoa. That got kind of close to my head there. Let's, I believe this version doesn't do the flips. We'll see here though. No. So it's that, there must be a version above this that does the flips. Let me bring it in here real quick. I want to show you the one key takeoff. So go ahead and land there. And there's also an emergency stop if something ever happened. Otherwise I could have just disarmed the motors. But what I want to do is put it there in some shallow grass, and then I can do the one key takeoff. Boom, just takes on off. There's a little drift here. Okay, there we go, hover off. So it's drifting a little bit, but it's holding altitude pretty good. So there is the T-Smart XBM-55 by Banggood. What do I think? I think it is a sleek looking drone. I definitely like the design. I think it's good for beginners, people who haven't flown before, and the camera on it. The camera on it actually does pretty good. It's 720. I mean, you're not going to get great quality out of it, but it is what it is. You can check it out on the screen. If that's going to work for you, that's going to work for you. It's a good place to start. I do like the one button on the side. You just can turn it on, turn it off. You can charge the battery. You don't have to take the battery out, so I do like that fact. And the transmitter is pretty sweet too. You put your phone right in between it. You can lock it. It holds it, and you don't have to worry about it falling off like the back of your transmitter. So I think it's a pretty good setup. So I'll put a link in the description. That's that. Thanks for watching.